Hey, everybody, welcome to Wednesday's Paranormal Question of the Day. Coming to you right after the intro. And I'm back. So, everybody, how you doing today on this Wednesday? Hump Day is what we call it. And it's a good day today. I did a thing. Got a new vehicle today, which I'll be picking up later on. But hopefully, Taryn will get in here sometime soon. And today, paranormal question of the day is Ouija boards. So, if you were to build a Ouija board, what would you do? Or I should say, how would you do it and make it different from everything else that you have seen? So, I'll let people pile in. Give you a few minutes. Taryn, if you're watching, hello. Pop on in. So, if I had a chance to build a Ouija board, I think I would make it a little bit bigger than most Ouija boards and add a few features to it. Keep everything else the same as a normal Ouija board would be, but I don't know. I think I would maybe add a holograph part to it, where maybe it would shoot up to show you what spirit you're talking to, or um, that sort of thing, or maybe a glimpse where you could actually step into the other side. So that's kind of how I would do it. But you may have different ideas than what I would do it. So let me know in the comments for those of you who will be joining soon, hopefully. Um, and that's what today's paranormal question of the day is. Eerie silence. Silence is not good. Everybody must be at work today and not have a chance to come in. That's okay. We're gonna have days like this. It's a different kind of question. How did everybody like Monday's question? I think that was pretty good. I did very well. While I'm sitting here, I will share this out. We'll give ourselves 10 more minutes or so and see if she pops in. I'm a loner today. Guess everybody's liking the Mondays night. I said it again, Mondays. There, we got somebody. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the show. Okay, so yes, I definitely, like I said, the Ouija boards are kind of one of those things that are just, um, I don't have a fascination for it, just to give you right off the bat. But just to kind of, what would you do if you could build your own? And how would you do it differently? What would you add? What would you take off? Um, you know, that sort of thing. Glad to see you here in chat. I was getting lonely. Somebody poke Taryn. Let her know that I'm on. Alita, what did you think of Monday's question? How'd you like that episode? Right. Electronic. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I hear you there. Music, sounds, speak. So you would have it speak more like kind of like Siri, that sort of thing. Hey, Colette, how you doing? Okay, so the question is, I'll put it back up on here real quick. That way you can whoops. Here's the question. So basically, if you were given a chance to build your own Ouija board, how different would you make it versus other Ouija boards that you've seen on the market or in people's houses, or when they show them off, they have like hundreds of them. How different would you do? What would you add? What would you take out? That sort of thing. Yes, a more useful Siri. I would agree. I would agree. Would you change it to a man's voice, like you know, some um, like be Scottish or that sort of thing, or different language type deal. I don't know how I would do that, but that'd be something different. What I stated before everybody came in, I would make the board a lot bigger myself. Easier for me to read anyway. And I would have like in one corner, like try to see if I could have like a spot where you can like see what like it shines like a holographic picture of what the spirit you're talking to, maybe. Um, let's see here. Oh, projector, yep. Right, right. Yeah, see? You're right along lines with me. I like the holograph type deal. Okay, okay, no. Hey, I understand. Not Ouija boards is not for everybody, and a lot of times I don't play with them either. I've done it once when I was 7, and that was about the last time I did it. Yep. I understand. Yeah, absolutely. That was funny that we both said the same thing. Um, it'd be kinda cool if they had a spot where, um, like, like you're saying with the projector type deal is where it opens up a spot, where, you could see on the other side as to what they're seeing and what we can't see and walk through and walk out, you know? Hi.
Hi, Darren.
Fashionably late as usual.
I am sorry.
I even poked her, folks.
Listen, you you're not a woman. You don't have hair,
I know, I like my head.
and you don't have to put makeup on. And when your eyebrows and when your eyelashes, you don't get it. Listen, and talk to the wife. She'll get it.
Oh, I know, she gets it.
How are you? How is everybody? Alita, Colette.
Good.
I see there's people in already. We already.
Yep. It was eerie silence for 5 minutes.
No, it wasn't.
But yeah, Aaliyah is the first one to jump in, and Colette is here. Um, I already stated as to what I would do for a Ouija board.
Right.
Yeah. So I gave you enough time to think about this one.
So for me, my Ouija board one would be for to communicate with loved ones that passed away, whether it's human or animal,
Hmm.
and would have a little window of a picture that you would know for sure that that's who you're talking to.
Okay.
That would be my Ouija board.
So you wouldn't add anything, you wouldn't change it, you wouldn't do
Yeah, I would add like that little um
like a paw print, like you.
yeah, I mean like I would add like a window so that you know what I mean, but it would solely be for like people like like my dad or my
Hmm.
grandmother, if they could come through, and Zeus if he could come through,
Right, right.
that's it.
Um, Alita, I kind of touched on the same thing where we'd have like a holograph or a projector where it's actually showing who we were actually talking to.
Yeah.
And I, on the other hand, also put in like on the other side, maybe have like a holograph part where you can actually, you know, it pop up big enough where you can actually stick your head in and see what's on the other side.
So in lieu of today's show, I'm wearing like a Potographs for Pooch's shirt, and
Yep.
I know people that watched my show with Tom and Dom already saw this, but on the back is a Ouija board. Tell me if you could see it because I can't tell.
Stand up just a little bit more. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's perfect.
Do you see the Paul in the middle?
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. That's a good way to do it.
So that's Murray's Paul.
Right.
However, I would have just a paw so that way you know if it's an animal or a person,
Hmm.
and then that's a good idea, Alita. How about LED buttons that light up? I know it's LED, but I say LED buttons that light LED buttons that light up, indicating which type of spirit you're talking to. Paw print for animal, hand for human, blue for angelic, red for demon. Yeah. Well, I would make mine so that nothing negative could come through.
Hmm.
So I would
That's a good way to do it because then it keeps yourself out of trouble.
right. Well, I don't want to have nothing to do with anything like that. So
You don't want to see Satan's head.
fuck no.
You want to think about that?
Uh-uh. I gotta go get my phone so I can watch. So I can hold on.
Okay.
See how much of a hurry I was in?
Yeah.
Was that
Yep.
sarcastic? Yeah.
What's that?
Was that a sarcastic? Yeah.
Yeah.
Figures.
Hey, I was busy getting a new car today, so
What kind of car did you get?
I got a 22 Jeep Compass.
Hmm.
Yep, I went from a truck to a Compass.
What's a compass?
It's one of those things that tells you north, south, east, west.
Darren.
No, it's okay.
Are you drinking already?
No, I got Kool Aid.
You have
um,
Kool-Aid? You got like something in that Kool-Aid?
ice. I'm sorry, I had to. No, it's a smaller car. It's a smaller SUV,
Mm-hmm.
which I went from a Dodge Ram 1500 down to a smaller car because of gas prices, and I don't really haul that much, so that's why I went down to an SUV.
Well, I always have a car. Sorry, baby. Eris is joining us. You can't see him, but he's on the couch next to me.
Ah, okay.
Um, yeah, I've always had my little Hondas, so I'm good with that. I wish Honda would come out with a Jeep. I don't know why they don't, but I wish they would. Like a Jeep Wrangler.
Oh yeah, I wanted to actually lease one before I got my truck, but they wouldn't allow leasing until 2 months after I got my truck. Then they allowed leasing,
Oh,
but they're
really?
yeah, but they're really expensive. They're like
Who is it?
they're 60,000.
Jeeps, I know. So crazy. I would
Yeah.
love to have a Rubicon.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'll take this one.
I'm paying attention. I'm just sharing the
Nope,
live.
I just shared to earlier. So yeah, Colette didn't want does want nothing to do with Ouija boards, which is
Okay.
understandable.
Yep.
And
To each his own.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, the last time I messed with one was 7 years old, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So
I want I want I was gonna say this. She says I want Lucifer's carb. I want Lucifer.
so she must watch Lucifer on TV then.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good show.
I've heard it's a good show. I think I may have caught one episode, maybe the pilot episode, maybe.
You
But
only
I
watch
watch so much other crap that I miss on a lot of
how
other
can you
stuff.
only watch one episode?
Because I like I said, I flip between my wrestling. I flip.
Oh, you watch wrestling.
Yes, I do. I'm a big kid at heart. I like my wrestling. But I did watch The Exorcist. I
And
watched that one. I liked. I was so mad at it. I think it only had 2 seasons. I thought that was good. They did a good job of it. Made it more scary, freaky kind of type deal. But
oh, the new Exorcist.
yeah, the TV show on the series.
There's a TV show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, Darren. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, it's I think it was 2017, 2018, around that time. It didn't last long. So,
Oh, I don't remember that.
yep. It was on Fox. I think Fox had it.
I don't remember that.
Oh, you're probably working in the medical field at that point, probably.
Yeah, but I'm always working. Hi, Meg.
Hello. How are you?
One of my peaches. Love her. One of my besties. I love her so much.
So, Meg, what do you think about today's question? How would you change a Ouija board?
They were going to remake what? The Exorcist?
Yes, they are remaking The Exorcist, the movie. Yes, that's supposed to be coming out later this fall. So it's gonna be a lot more darker.
Really? Well,
Yep.
I
I don't
mean,
know how
like,
much more darker you can make it, but they're gonna make it darker.
well, what's the question? It's up there. If you had a chance to build the ultimate Ouija board, how would you make it different from the current one
Or from others that make theirs.
or
'Cause
from others?
yeah,
Yeah.
friends of mine, they made one that's in a real small circle type deal. And it's all up along the sides.
She said she would put EMF sensors.
That's a good one.
to each letter response.
So kind of like
I'd also make it so that you don't have to touch it.
you have a bubble.
You wouldn't have to touch it. Like it would just do it on its own.
Yeah. I mean, kind of like she was referring to, kind of like Stranger Things.
I guess it's kind of like what Meg is saying. I put EMF sensors to each letter.
Hmm.
So like you could like talk and it would,
Oh, see if it corresponds with that letter.
yeah, like you'd ask a question and then it would light up the letters if
Hmm.
I'm understanding right. So it would light up the when the energy field is manipulated. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm with her on that.
Hmm. Did
That's
you
why
watch
I think
Stranger Things?
I haven't seen it yet. I watched previews for it.
It's a good show.
Yeah, I heard it was a good show, but I never
Get a
saw it.
lot of ideas out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, so you know, I think what everybody's saying is good. I would do, like I said, I would put a poll and, something else. Love Stranger Things, The Wall. Hi,
Oh
Gina.
yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah, it's about the couch, I believe, is where she has all the lights and all that stuff.
I can't wait for next thing. Okay, I guess I gotta watch it because everybody says it's good. However, everybody also says they love that the Destination Fear.
Yes, I'm one of them. You know that.
Most people I know are fans of Destination Fear. I am not. I am sorry, but I am not. I apologize.
You don't have to be sorry.
Well, I don't want to get anybody upset or think
No,
like,
you're not gonna get anybody upset.
but
It's to whatever the taste that you like. I mean, I like to see them see how far they can get without hurting themselves. And they do experiments.
hi
I'm an
Ian.
experiment kind of guy, so that's why I like that.
Ian, I miss you.
Hey, Ian, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
He's great. He's amazing. If anybody, Ian is with King Voodoo. They're a band over in the UK. Please go check them out. They are awesome. I love their music.
I got them on my Spotify.
Yeah, they're great. Aren't they? Don't you love their music?
Yeah, very good.
Trying to get them to come to the United States so I can at least see them and, play.
Is there a petition up that we gotta do?
I wish. A lot of retro feels. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm a fan. I know you are. All my peaches are fans of Destination Fear. I, however, um, oh, cool. All well, thanks. We'll make it happen. That's awesome. Oh, God, I would love it. I think I'm the biggest King Voodoo groupie ever. Or maybe
Careful,
I'm just an
careful with
Ian.
that word.
Maybe I'm
Careful.
just an Ian groupie. I'm a fan of Ian.
There you go. There you go. Groupie could go a whole different direction.
hence the good hence the good evening since he's in the UK. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's 5 hours ahead of us, so it's 8:30 there.
So does he go and explore?
He
UK for
actually he actually is into the paranormal. He
okay.
is. We've talked about it. He's shared some pictures with me and video and stuff. So yes, he is into that. Um
Okay.
uh
Has he been on your show yet?
Ian?
Yeah.
No, he has not been on my show.
Oh, you gotta get him on. Come on.
I would love to have him on actually.
But you gotta talk though. You can't fan out.
I know, I know. That would be the hard part.
Yeah, I know.
Ian, do you want to come on the brew? We'll have to set up a special time and day for you because I know we're 5 hours difference, but I would love to have you on. He could actually talk about some of the stuff that he's in the UK because he goes to some of those places. So I think
Right.
it's awesome. Would love to come on. Awesome. We'll have to set up a day. I know you're going on vacation, so maybe when you get back from vacation, we can set something up.
There you
Where
go.
did their band name come from?
I wonder if he practices voodoo.
No. Ian, did you see this? This question's for you. You're not even on. Where did your band name come from? Okay, Colette, thank you. Thanks for coming on.
Hi, thanks for coming on. See you in the next episode.
So, Ian, what would you ever have you ever used a Ouija board? And if you have, how would you change the ones that are packaged and sold in the store, or any Ouija board for that matter? I've seen all kinds of different Ouija boards that people make. I mean, it's all the same thing,
Hmm.
but um, my cat is snoring. I'm sorry.
I can hear it.
Band name came from an idea I had one night.
Is that after a bowl?
Uh, oh yeah, Gina Bina makes Ouija ghost boxes. They're really, really great.
Interesting.
Thanks for checking in, Meg. I love you.
See you on Friday, hopefully.
Cool name. Absolutely. Very cool. And go to their website because their merchandise, like their t-shirts and stuff, are really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple and a hat, and I have like a Scully hat that has like the King Voodoo logo on that.
Just get one
So
of those big top hats, like the hat and a cat type deal.
cat in the hat,
Cat and a hat,
hat and the cat.
whatever.
That would be like cat in the-
Who's messing with whose binder here?
Yeah. So if you go over to um Gina Bankston or oh my god, Bob Christopher, my god, I love them both to death. um they custom make ghost boxes. So if you guys are into ghost boxes, they'll put anything on it. I remember I was in Gettysburg with them one time, and Gina was walking around the store picking out little Gettysburg stuff, and she was making a Gettysburg ghost box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vortex Ghost Gear. That's the name of their company. I will tell you, I vouch for their equipment. And everybody knows I am not a big equipment person. I don't
Mm-hmm.
use a lot of equipment, but Bob and Gina both, they hand make everything they get, and it takes them forever. And I mean, like, I can't tell you how well this stuff is put together and made. Like, Bob is a genius when it comes to stuff like that. So if you want something that is, is going to is awesome quality, it's built right, and they stand by what they build. So if there's any issues, you call them up, they give you no issues. They will help you out as best they can with whatever you have. So as far as
Can they leave a link to their website and a page?
well, right here is I have it up, Vortex Ghost Gear.
Yep.
That's
I think a few of my friends have their stuff, I believe. I think Traveler's Moon has some of their stuff. I believe
as warranty.
I think Raven Rose has one of their boxes too.
Yeah, they're awesome. They really do. They do solid work. So if I ever were to get anything, here you go.
Excellent. Great.
If I were
Thank you.
if I were to get anything, because they also make trigger objects, which are animals.
Okay.
For me, I think that if you're going to use a trigger prop, I would use something that has always been around, because you don't know what era a spirit is coming from. So if you're in the Civil War and you have this little round black thing that lights up and has an antenna, a Civil War spirit is not going to know what the heck that is. So you're going to be like, oh, can you make that little black thing light up? No, you could just say, hey, can you pet my dog? Can you come pet my cat? I mean, because cats, dogs, trains, been around forever.
Yeah. You should get one where it hands out Scooby snacks. Where it just pops out Scooby snacks when you get a hit.
Scooby snacks.
When you get a hit,
that would be
pops out a treat.
That would be for Kenny Biddle.
Oh, that'd be cool though. You get a hit and something pops out.
Yeah, Beagle. So yeah, so they make all kinds of stuff. So I mean, and it's good quality stuff. And I'm not just saying that because I love Gina and I love Bob and I work with them, but the reason that I love them so much
Hmm.
is because of the amazing people they are and how they're legit. They're not out just to make the money. They genuinely put in a lot of sweat and are dedicated to what they do.
Hmm.
So, oh, I love you too. Hi, Farmer.
Hey,
So, go check out Vortex Ghost Gear for sure.
yeah,
Um,
definitely be looking at that later tonight.
they could even maybe, if anybody has an idea for a Ouija board.
There you go. See it.
Gina's like, I
There's
already
the
have
title
enough.
for today.
I already got enough going on. Don't throw Ouija boards out there. They could
Hey,
make a
but it's an idea though. I just gave him an idea.
yeah. They could make a Ouija board ghost box,
Yeah, could be, could be.
which is technically the electric ghost box or the
Hmm.
electric Ouija board that we were talking about.
Alita mentioned something right off the bat about having an electronic
Look at
one.
this. We can come up with something.
There you go.
This would be interesting. I would love to see what would happen with that, you know?
Right?
Cuz that would be cool.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
and I would love to be able to now that I would use only because I know where it's coming from. I know who made it. I know their intentions going into it is good. So I would use theirs for sure.
Did you get free room and board?
What do you mean? Hey, listen, when I
No,
believe in
no, no, no. I'm
something,
just giving you crap. I mean,
when I believe it, and anybody will tell you this, anybody that tells you this that knows me, when I like support something and I believe in it, you
2
best
feet
believe
in.
you got you got a supporter for life. I don't care where the heck, like Autographs for Pooches,
Hmm.
Gina and Bob, their Vortex Ghost Gear. Like I promote them anytime I can because who I'm promoting to are my friends
Yeah.
and peers, and I know that they're good solid people, and they won't they won't fuck around, you know what I mean? Like I
Oh
know
yeah.
that.
Yeah, they
Right.
don't fuck around. They do what they do
and
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 do it
and
right.
when you refer people to people, you want to, for me, we've had this conversation, like integrity is everything to
Hmm.
me. Integrity and for people to come to me and say, hey, who do you recommend for this or that,
Right.
it's because I haven't really that I know of, nobody's ever told me. I have not stirred anybody in the wrong direction, or anybody that I've referred for anything has ever come back to say, why did you do that? Because this is what happened. You know what I mean? So,
No, you gotta promote the originals. You know.
oh, they are the OGs.
Yeah.
They're the
Absolutely.
OGs. And I said this too, I think on one of our shows, where it's like more of these people that are getting into this field
Hmm.
need to pay attention to the OGs that were around, that have been around from the beginning, who started out using K2 meters, and now we're advanced to this where, we're on a whole nother level with equipment.
Yeah. Yeah. I try all sorts of different things. I don't care if it's a weird device or whatever it is. I try something different. I like to go outside the box. And you know that. We talked about that.
Alita, you're so cute. Alita gives me a really big head. I love having Alita on. She really seriously feeds my like inner ego.
Well,
Oh yeah, recorder with the cassette tape.
uh-huh. Yeah, I have both. I have a cassette tape. It has a mic that came with it.
I mean, they're good. They're good to still have.
I like old school. I would love if some places would allow it. I would love to use powder yet.
Oh yeah, but you got to be able to like vacuum that shit up.
Yep.
Bring a portable.
Well, I thought about maybe like bringing a rug with me and then put it on top of the rug that way, and then that way I can vacuum up the rug and take it
Do you
back with
think
me.
you would? I don't know. Do you think it would? I guess it would still work.
I mean, I don't know if it was if it would go outside of the bounds and track it everywhere else, but I think that's a great way to get footsteps and see where they're heading.
I watched something on YouTube the other day, and I'm like, "Ugh." Somebody supposedly captured footsteps across powder.
It's a little hard.
Too easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not. I mean, honestly, the chances of catching feet marks while you're watching, like walking across powder, is zero to me in my eyes. I
You
mean, like,
can't be in the same room with that happening.
I don't think so. I mean, is it possible? Maybe. I don't know, but will it? I mean, of all my years of investigating and sitting in a dark room, like they don't act on cue. You
No,
can't
they don't.
say
Spirits do not act on cue.
no. You can't say walk across the floor, and it happens.
Right.
I've been places, Burlington County, Mount Holly Jail. There was a wet footprint um, in the hall past the women's shower.
Hmm.
Um, and that was creepy because it was only one footprint, wet, like a bare foot.
Okay.
Um, Here, Gina says that now I'm going to read, she said, got handprints on the floor at Penhurst, and it was the Mayflower third floor.
I heard that one is
You know
pretty
what?
messed up.
Mayflower?
Yeah.
It's not messed up. It's got a lot of activity.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of messed up things in there, but yes, it has a lot of activity. But
Um,
so does the underground pathways too.
so Rockwell Tunnel for me is where I get the most evidence. I've been in Mayflower. I've been in the Philadelphia Tunnel. I've been in the Philadelphia. I've been everywhere because I helped Gina and Bob. They have a ghostly excursions where they're like an event. They hold events at locations, and
Hmm.
still part of the team event team people. And when we did the Penhurst Paracon, I took people into every single building, and we've investigated. And there's activity in every single building, but I feel like Rockwell Tunnel resonates with me more.
Hmm.
And I've gotten disembodied voices down there. I've gotten psych screams down there. I've gotten, well, I haven't, but people in my group that I've taken down there gotten pictures of shadow figures. There's been pictures. I mean, you name it. Rockwell is, oh yeah, hoof sounds. There's been heels. It sounds like heels walking down there. Um, it's just a shame that Penhurst is kind of, I don't know what they're doing. They're really
Well, don't they have like a haunted like they do something for Halloween?
Halloween. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I
So
helped out a couple of times with those overnight ghost hunts and stuff. And um,
a friend of mine was down in the hall in the tunnel. Her name is Kelly McCarville Moonspinner. If you don't know her, look her up. She's awesome. But one of the props popped out, I think. She almost pissed herself down there.
yeah.
That was funny. The way how she puts it. She tells the story a lot better, let me tell you.
Well, sure. She was there, right?
Yeah, she's an awesome lady.
Oh, Gina knows her.
Yep. Yep. She's awesome. I'm really good friends with her.
Um, but they just business, like if they like paranormal business. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. It really sucks because I wish they were a little different with the paranormal stuff.
But they just had a great American ghost hunt out there, didn't they, for 2 weeks?
What is? How can you have an event out there? Like I don't understand.
It's on Discovery Plus. You'll have to go on there. They did a thing with 5 people that they've never investigated before, and they were there for 2 weeks. You have
Wow.
to see it.
I guess I'll have to see it, but I don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I've
think
been
it's almost
there.
2 hours long.
I've been there, and I hate that people are trying to make it this negative place because that's all I keep hearing anymore.
Well,
Is
that's what a
all
lot of
this
people like to do. It's how they get their excitement out, and it's not
pisses me
for the
off.
right reasons.
Pisses me off. Is there stuff there that's is there stuff there that might not be as friendly as the next? Yes, but it's there's no demons. There's no nothing like that there.
I think
In my
walk chances
opinion.
across a demon is 5%. That's my. It's so low. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I just don't want Penhurst to get a bad name because of that, you know?
Hmm.
Um,
Demons
and
have better things to do than to mess with us.
well, I just don't want people to be going there. And because the more people that go there thinking that there's negative there, and they're going there to find the negative, and they're going there to kind of, I'll use the word conjure up, if you will,
Mhm.
the negative stuff, you know, it's just, I don't want it to become that, because it's not.
Right.
Um, she said not even five, less than that. Like it's,
Yeah, I agree with her.
yeah, I can't. Like it just,
It's just yeah, it's so hard. I mean, the chances of you really getting a demon that bad, you really have to do something really bad and really, really, really want it.
I mean, it pisses, like, it got me so mad. Two stories came out of there where I was like so angry because I have a lot of, even especially the Rockwell tunnel, I have a lot of respect for what's there. That's what you have to have. You have to have respect
Hmm.
for where you're at and the energy that's there, the spirits that are there. You have to have respect for that. You
Oh yeah,
can't just go down there and insist and and provoke. And I mean, the last thing I heard was there was a human pendulum done down there. Like, really? Come on. Like, let's just
we talked about this Monday now.
recorders, let's just do it like normal people. Okay. You don't need to have a human pendulum in the Rockwell tunnel and then come out and say, oh, I'm possessed. Like, come on.
Yeah, you just let the people that know how to do it right. And
And that's the
everybody.
thing. Like, if I worked at Penhurst and I was with like, they wouldn't. Yes, I agree, Gina. They cannot, yeah, they can't communicate well and it's misconceived. You have to remember the residents that were there. They were, I had a family member there
Hmm.
from the time he was almost, like, when he was little till the time he was 18. They didn't, they weren't taught the way you're taught in school. So they couldn't really talk that well. They couldn't, there's things that, so yeah, so we're walking in there with current time, you know, um, thinkings and
Hmm.
going in there and trying to investigate, and we're expecting these intelligent answers or things that make sense and this and that, and and when you don't get that, it's like everybody automatically thinks it's something negative or demonic, and it's like, get out. Like please, just leave them alone, you know. Right.
I would love to go there. I mean, that's high on my list to go walk through that place.
Yeah, so human pendulum, that is funny because that's what you would picture, right? But what it is there's somebody that just stands in the center, there's somebody standing behind you, and they'll say, show me the what a yes would be. And then apparently the person that is the pendulum will move to one way or move to another way. But how do you trust that?
Well, remember, Cynthia Dross was talking about it Monday. So if you want to know more, go back to Monday's episode and watch it because we were talking about that.
It's the same thing with bringing a Ouija board down there because most people nowadays they want to they want to investigate the dark side and the negative side of things, and I don't know why you would want
Because they're curious.
to
That's
do
why
that,
they're curious.
but I don't
They
know
want
why.
to see. They want to see how far they can go before something really hurts them or hurts the person next to them. And if that's what they get a kick out of, that's what they're going for. They're not going what we're going in for experiences, doing experiments, showing the public that things are there, but do it right, do it respectfully, and great things will come out of it.
Yeah, like this is Gina brings this up about they love to play with the animals and feel safe. So when we were doing the event there, um, I had one of the cats that they made. It was a trigger prop. And it was a black cat, and it had this bell around its neck as like a
Mhm.
collar. And we were sitting. I don't remember all of the places. Like I know like the main buildings and stuff. But Gina might know. There's this walkway, and then there's like a big, um, half circle like this, and you can then there's like something these like big cement slats you can sit on both sides. I want to say maybe like there was like a hospital, like it was like one of the hospital areas or something. I can't remember where we were, but I had the black cat sitting there, and he was away from everybody. He was just, and I honestly, I don't think I even had him turned on, but all of a sudden I hear this. We all heard it. It was like, "Jing." She said that was the hospital. Okay. Um, I hear this ringing, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And then again, I heard it, and I go, that was coming over from the area from the cat. And I go over, I go over to pick him up. I did have him turned on. However, and now it was not windy. Okay, I went through all this stuff. I was there. We were all there. Everybody heard it. It wasn't like this big gust of wind came through, but the the noise was the bell on his collar
Mhm.
just shook, and for it to get that close to be able to move that bell, and it for the EMF not to pick it up, and like the for it not to make the noises or light up, I thought was very interesting. And I got that on record because that was crazy to me that we heard it twice. We heard the jiggle of the bell around the cat's, you know,
Mhm.
on the collar.
And that's what we look for.
And that was awesome. Yes, Gina. Awesome.
That's what we look for.
So
Yeah. So, does anybody else have anything they want to add about the Ouija board and that they want to try something different or how different they would make it? We got about 10 minutes left of the show here.
I would put Gina's face on mine. I'm kidding, Gina. No, I'm not, because I love your face.
Give her time to respond.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
See, that's why I said wait for it.
All those inmates only had 1 hour of doctor time a year. Wow.
Hmm.
I've heard that bell on a collar sound before at a cemetery where there was only one case of a pet allowed to be buried there.
So, a pet cemetery, huh?
No, only one pet was allowed to be buried
Oh,
there.
one pet. Okay.
Yeah.
There
I
are,
would
there
like to
pet
go.
cemeteries out there by you?
There are. And I'm just thinking about this. This might be an outing for me.
Oh boy, you better bring some extra stuff with you.
I'm gonna bring my recorder for sure, but I'll go out. There's a pet cemetery not too far away. I'll go to the pet cemetery. I
There you
might
go.
get a little emotional only because I'm connected to animals a lot. Like animals, I am connected to
That'd be
very much.
a good Saturday trip for you.
Yeah. Hi, Lori. I
Hey,
don't
Lori,
do
welcome to
boards.
the show.
I wouldn't use one anymore.
Yeah.
Hi, Dan.
Hello.
Dan's from Florida. He used to be from up here. We
Okay.
did. So my first group I was in, this is where I met Dan. We were in the same group together. And then after that, worked together on a lot of different stuff. Dan used to run, if anybody's familiar with New Jersey, Gabriel Davies Tavern. He was a part of their historical stuff and used to do investigations in there. Dan Webster's awesome. He's so great. Uh, you'll go with me. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I might have a tough time. I might have a tough time at a pet cemetery. Not sure. I'm not sure though because I feel like I'm not sensitive like that, so I don't know. I'd have to go.
I think you'll be fine. But yes, you are sensitive. I think so.
Everybody says
Just
that,
to
but
just to a different degree, though.
I'm thinking of something to do. Listen, when you do this, Gina, we're gonna have to bring you on, and we'll have to talk about it. We'll bring you and Bob on, and we'll talk about this Ouija board.
Yeah, there you go. That could be a Monday's episode if you want at night.
Oh yeah.
But I have something really special for Monday.
Oh boy.
It might be a little controversial, but we'll see.
Saint Augustine. Yes, I want to get down
Oh,
there.
damn! I want to go to
He
that
lives
place.
like right. He lives right near there. So
We were down in Florida last year. We were in Sanibel Island, and I tried to convince my wife to go, and she's like, "No, that's too far."
oh, the same thing happened to me, Olita, with a bird. It was horrible. I can't. The animal stuff, I can't.
Well, we got 8 minutes left here. You want to promote what you got going on tonight?
So tonight I have Lloyd Auerbach coming on. Lloyd is a degreed parapsychologist. He is a psychic entertainer and also a chocolatier.
So, what is a chocolatier?
Well, we're going to find out tonight, aren't we?
Oh, I figured you'd have that like already known.
Nope.
Okay.
As my guest talks, I'll ask the questions, but I am interested in that too. I said, chocolatier, the brew is in. Let's find out about this.
Right.
Right? So yeah, I cannot wait to have him on. He's awesome. He was referred to me by Kenny Biddle. So,
I'm gonna have to bring Kenny on then.
well, it to me, I trust Kenny's recommendations and his referrals. So therefore, I didn't have to make sure he had degrees and certificates and go through that whole thing that
Yeah.
I have to go through. But
Yep.
makes chocolate, like specializes in it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and we're going to talk about that because 7:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight on Paranormal Brew. Please check it out. I'll be on YouTube, on Paranormal Brew, and on BB3 TV.
6:30 Central.
6:30 Central Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I hope you guys join me because this is going to be a goodie for sure.
Oh, it's got food in it. Yeah, it's gonna be a goodie.
Yeah, I'm going to have some wine while we're talking about chocolate.
Oh boy.
Maybe I should go out and get some chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate and wine and grapes. Does that go?
Unless they're dipping the grapes in the chocolate that's heated up.
I love you too. And what else? Yeah, I'm going to make sure that. Are you going to be watching, Darren?
I'm gonna try. Yes. It all depends on how things go tonight with the new vehicle and stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah,
She might want to go out for a ride.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Rob just got a motorcycle.
Oh, cool. Harley? Yamaha?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's not a Harley because I know he's like not really a big fan of Harleys, and nothing against anybody that has one.
See, my favorite was the Valkyrie. I like that one. That's a Yamaha one.
Chocolate wine. I'm afraid of motorcycles, so cheese, grapes, chocolate, figs, and wine. Okay. So I'll just go get that.
Sounds like a good drunken time.
Yeah. I'm going to be all set up. I'll be ready for him tonight. Me and Lloyd, I'm going to be eating cheese and grapes and chocolate.
You're prepping yourself already. Love it.
I'm gonna be having fun. Although it's not gonna be Lloyd's, it won't be Lloyd's chocolate, but it'll be something. I'll be like, this is gonna be interesting, and I want
Right.
to know. He should probably like go. I don't know why he doesn't like do his chocolate stuff at like vending things.
Hmm. I forgot. We had some kind of chocolate restaurant around town here that not here, but up north from me. I forget what it's called.
Lori said, and have car trouble by the museum, Darren.
Yeah, yeah, I did have car trouble. So Friday night, me and my wife and the kids were heading to Minnesota. So we were down by I think the grocery store, that part there, and we were talking about the Worcester County Museum. I'm talking about trying to set up a time to go there and do an investigation. Well, all of a sudden, my wife's car, like you thought the alternator was going bad because the dashboard and the radio, it just started blinking like crazy and making weird noises. And I'm like, holy crap! She's like, she's never seen this before. So
Right.
we pulled in the parking lot and she turned the car off. Gave it a couple minutes, turned it back on. Never happened ever again. Only when we were talking about the museum.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Don't talk about the Don't talk about the music museum with your new car.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll take it up there. But yeah,
Take it up
that
there
was a
and
trip.
talk about it and see what happens.
It was interesting. I want to see if it happens again if we start
Yeah, you
talking
should
about it.
do it. You should do it.
So, so with that, we got a few minutes. Any last comments before we say goodbye?
Mr. Springer.
Hey, Tom. Good show Monday. Good show. Great people.
Tom, what would you do with a Ouija board to make it different? I bet you his answer would be good.
It'll be long. I bet you that.
Yeah, it's and again, I would have to learn how to correctly open and close a Ouija board as well.
Yep.
Because
That's the first thing you gotta learn.
yep. My
It's the
little
same thing as when you do. It's different from when you do a EVP session. There's a way. Excuse me, to close that as well.
look at him.
No, just a chillin'.
Yep. If I didn't see that little white spot, I would be like, oh, he looks like Zeus. Whenever he curls up enough and it's just black, I'm like, oh my
Right,
God, he looks so much like Zeus.
right.
But oh,
Now we're breaking things.
now we're breaking things.
That's it. She had enough. She's breaking things.
Not the law though.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me put some heat on this little boy. I bet you he's cold.
Tom still got has his answer up yet, or
No, maybe he's not here anymore. He just was stopping
maybe
by.
just step inside. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Well, yeah,
Oh
we
wait,
are.
here it
Oh,
is.
I see. I told you it was long.
That's a
Yeah.
what's the elevator? So oh awesome. Okay, cool. We'll have to put it up. Send it. Um yeah, but what would you do anything different though? Like,
Yeah. I would
that
add
would
something to it.
yeah. So like I said I would add like this Paul and then like a hologram other thing so that because my Ouija board I would want it to be only to be able to connect with good spirit and it would have to be like I would want it for family or animals and like if it's an animal the Paul would light up. I think me and Alita were kind of on the same page with that and when she
Yeah.
said that
She and I are on the same page too.
yeah, so when she said that like or somebody said if it's a animal the Paul would light up.
Maybe
Um,
that maybe that was who? Maybe that was Gina.
was that Gina?
Maybe it
Somebody
was
said
Gina.
that. I thought it was
I can't think of it now. Or no, was it Megan? Megan?
maybe Megan.
Yeah. But she had the EMF idea.
which is a great idea because then you don't
Yeah.
have to touch it. You could just say, point to or touch the letter that's, whatever letter starts with your name, you
Right.
know, and they could touch, they could, and then like just say like a T, the T would light up,
Mhm.
which is a great idea, by the
Right.
way. You heard it first here.
Yep. Yep.
If anybody comes out with that,
Well, just wait to see what Gina and Bob come out with.
oh, they can do it. They could use it. I wouldn't
Yeah.
care.
And
If
bring
they
in.
used it, if they used it, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
The elevator game is basically entrance to another dimension, but if you speak to anyone or touch anything out of the elevator, your soul is stuck there. Eek. No.
Interesting. See, that's my mind. I'm gonna go there because it's
I'm gonna have
interesting.
to look this up. People have apparently gone missing.
Well, hey, okay, so it brings up now you say that. How about the mysterious stairs in the woods?
What are you talking about?
Have you heard about that? So in some of these woods, like if you go like if they say if you go walk 5 miles into deep woods, and if you come across a set of stairs that go up like 10 steps or something like that, it leads to a different dimension.
Wait,
And then they actually find people that are deceased if they actually walk through it.
hold on. Elevator game. I'm looking these up. And then you said, what are they? It could be
Mysterious.
any woods, or there's a certain woods that
No,
have.
they can pop up anywhere. If you at one point you might see it at this spot in a set of woods. If you like walk 5 miles into the woods, and you'll see a set of stairs somewhere. Now, if you go back and do it again, it might be in a different spot. So it moves. The stairs move, and then if you walk up to the top and walk through you can walk through a different dimension. They end up finding some people like somewhere in the woods deceased.
What kind of people have come out up with this?
It's one of those things that you have to venture into. It's deep. It gets real deep. It's on the internet.
I've never heard of this ever.
Look it up on YouTube. Mysterious steps in the woods. That's what you.
Mysterious steps.
Yeah, mysterious steps in the woods, or a staircase. Mysterious staircase in the woods.
And somebody's videoing this?
There's some video of it that they have come across, but there's no video of going to the other dimension because, like I said, they end up finding them deceased, like 2-3 miles
The
away.
people that go up the steps?
Mm-hmm.
So why would anybody go up the steps?
It's just what would you call it?
And I'm already claustrophobic, so this elevator shit wouldn't work.
Elevator shit.
I can't imagine getting stuck in there.
Tom would know, I think, what I'm talking about a little bit more. He could probably emphasize a little bit more on that.
Well, Tom said, just for his Ouija board thing, yes, I would add items, images based off my spirit animals and spirit guides. That way I know it is blessed and protected by my personal followings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. I would have to set it to where nothing negative could come in. Oh my God, I did find those stairs one time, but that was before I heard about it. So you actually saw these stairs, Alita?
See? I'm not making shit up.
I found this in person, but that was before I knew about it, so I never tried it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Not supposed to walk up it.
Is there anywhere where these stairs are supposed to really be?
It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere in the woods.
So there's nowhere where it's like, oh, most sightings have been here.
Mm-hmm. Right. It could be anywhere. It's just like looking for Bigfoot, basically.
What?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to have to look this up.
Well, Taryn, we're going to have to get going. It's 3:05. I got to get my kids.
All right.
So, if you enjoyed today's episode, please drop a like and a share, please. Greatly appreciate it. And for Taryn and myself, you guys have been watching the Paranormal Brew Network. And
Darren,
with that, yes.
You have to say, I bid you adieu.
I bid you adieu.
You have to say that at the end of every show.
I do?
Yeah.
So long, everybody.
Bye.